preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Washington State Cougars and the Tulane Green Wave. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Guys, I caught up with the Tulane head coach before the game. Coach said because they are still without their starting quarterback, this has been essential to have a bye week this week. Give their backup all of the reps with the #1 offense, something he typically doesn't do all season long. So they have really focused on more reps, more reads, so he can really hit the ground running here today early in this game. Guys, back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they adjust. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. And he's not going to take the touchback. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Might as well run him again. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Looking to throw for it. Left side, it's Moore. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
A nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Blue. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting it 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Give to the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to throw on 3rd. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Snaps on 4th down. Rushes on. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Turning it on. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The quick game. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I think the QB wants that one back. You know, you're down here in the red zone, tighter areas, hard enough to fit it in, but definitely not wanting to fit it in against double coverage, and he misses, and probably a good miss because that could have been worse.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down, and likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They'll ride him again. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Pulls and fired complete. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Cougars want to pick up the tempo.
Well, that's a nice job on third down there. They come into this game as the underdog, obviously, but you got to love the way they've started this one, David. Defense gets a takeaway on the opening possession. Now your first third down offensively, you're able to move the sticks. Really seems like this team is focused and dialed in.
And something good happening early in this football game gives you the momentum. As the underdog, you want to see those good plays early, right? To believe. Everybody on the sideline now knows they got some juice, things going the right way. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going on offense.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. On target over the middle. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Long way to go on second down. They'll try the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Snapped it and he has to have it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive. He's not able to come up with that.
Off-play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Takes the handoff. It's Blue. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Breaks into the open. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism. And you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him. If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. And their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires into traffic, picked off. Gets away, picked off, and this one could go all the way back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Tulane has Good start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more you start to bring big bodies on the field, right? The field shrinks. I'm worried about you running the football, particularly up the middle. But how about the offense? Does a nice job tossing the ball on the perimeter, going out there, getting some positive yards, trying to get 7. I ain't settling for no field goal.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top as we get a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Rides to the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. He'll throw it. Finds his target. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the 1st down.
Wants to throw one first. It's caught. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Washington State lines up quickly. Motion from the wide receiver. Calls his own number. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Takes the easy one to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Washington State going back to work on first down. Working the ground game. They were all over it. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Selling the fake. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Might as well give it to him again. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They'll need a bunch on second down. He'll set up to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Gives it to the back on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Keeps it on the ground. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Hits the hole. It's blue.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The play fake. It's complete to the left. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Motion from the wideout. Going to the run. It's blue. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Still looking to his right. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
The green wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggled to try to find a play to get someone open.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The official says no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quick give. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Press center downs going to the air. Myers on the move. Makes a connection. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Washington State going quickly. Press shutted downs going up top. Finds his man. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Slings it downfield. Nice way to knock that one down.
I just don't think the receiver finished his route. At the top of the comeback, you've got to really drive back downhill and give your quarterback a safe place to throw it. Receiver wasn't able to do it, and that made it easy on the DB.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Cougars. Makes the grab inbounds. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Going deep. He's got it on the left. Running free. 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with UTSA taking on the number 14 team, the Clemson Tigers. And it's the Roadrunners with a complete demolition of the defense. They went over 70 points today. Safe to say the offensive coordinator could be in line for some head coaching jobs after a showing like this. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
From the gun, running back on the move. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Throws quickly. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete in the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Cougars are in the hurry-up. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Drops back on 1st down. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun. Working the middle, it's complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to get it in. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he's going to bring it out. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
The handoff. Sees some running room. There he goes. He's at the 40. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
In the red area, it's Moore. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen it. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now first and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a fourth down, try to make them kick a field goal.
Tells the run, wants to pass. He caught it. Touchdown, Green Wave. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
How do you not love it when they use the big fullback? Reward the big fella for doing the dirty work and blocking every play, every play. You don't want to account for him, we'll slip him out, throw him the football. He walks into the end zone for 6.
Misjudges it a bit and muffs it. They'll pounce on the loose ball in the end zone, stop the drive, and it'll be a touchback. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And the Cougars want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. A tremendous play to make the interception, and then the return takes him close to the 50-yard line. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Now on 2nd down. They'll run him again. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Sends it back in motion. He's past the marker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Jumped on top of the pile.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
This quarterback part of their running game. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Washington State lines up quickly. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Snaps it in the shotgun. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's French. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking to throw. Buying time to his right. Touchdown, Washington State. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Quarterback changing the play. They'll run it. Turning it on. He's at the 50. At the 30. The tag. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. The give to the left side. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They'll give it to him again. He breaks a tackle.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, driven back. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. A strike downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. That they keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on 3rd down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
Working the middle. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. It's a draw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wazoo! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. They think there's room to run to the right here. Breaks into the open. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tulane! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
This dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And the extra point is good. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Wants to throw one first. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Second and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job by the defense, knocking it down, getting the ball on the ground.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Soft spot in the middle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Long way to go on second down. Quick completion to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Washington State going quickly. Drives inside. Oh, he's got some space. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Got it. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And the timing just a hair off.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Hauls it in. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Now a timeout was called. Play clock was all the way down to 2. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. They'll go to the air. Touchdown, Cougars! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Extra point here will tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Right back to it. Uh-oh, look out. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. The give to the left. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet and saying, hey, that's my bad.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires quickly. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous. Making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that 1st down and keep the offense on the field.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Moore. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Motion from the back. Sees a crease. Turning it on. Touchdown, Green Wave. They've got the lead here in the fourth. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sells the run, looking to pass. Under pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, looking for a man. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
That is exactly what this offense needed. The clock's winding down. You got to make a play. You go to your big play wide receiver. He chews up some yards. This offense is in a great spot.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate, and late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Complete to the right. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Unloads to the wideout. Snags it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee. How much fun was that?